Let us start the PeopleSoft Administration demo. This is the first class, and in the demo we are going to discuss briefly about the PeopleSoft, and I'm also going to discuss the present market situation of PeopleSoft administration jobs. Let us start the demo class. In today's demo, we are going to cover these topics: what is PeopleSoft and why PeopleSoft, and history and evolution of PeopleSoft and market for the PeopleSoft jobs, basic requirements to learn PeopleSoft administration or PeopleSoft TP. I have given a brief explanation of what is PeopleSoft. PeopleSoft is an ERP package. There are a lot of ERP packages in the market. In that, PeopleSoft is one of the software ERP package. Okay, what ERP means? Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning means, the name itself you can understand something. Planning the resources for an enterprise. Okay. I have given the meaning of the enterprise resource planning also. It refers to the systems and software packages used by the organizations to manage day-to-day activities. In every organization, we'll have day-to-day activities, which keeps the organization live and working. Okay, for such day-to-day activities, we use some softwares and to run them smoothly, which we call it as ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. In that, what are the day-to-day activities means? We'll have accounting, procurement, project management, and the manufacturing. These are only some examples. There are a lot of day-to-day activities. In that, ERP packages cover these topics actually. And the next thing is, it's a definition given by the Routers company about the PeopleSoft. Actually, PeopleSoft is not just a software. When there are two people actually who found the PeopleSoft, like David Buffeld and Ken Morrison. When these people invented this PeopleSoft software, developed this PeopleSoft software, then they have kept their organization name also as PeopleSoft. Okay. The Routers company defined the PeopleSoft organization as below. PeopleSoft Corporation designs, develops, markets, and supports enterprise application software products for use throughout a large, medium, and medium-sized organizations worldwide. Which means that the PeopleSoft organization, it designs the software, it develops the software, and it supports market. It markets, and that means it sells its software. Okay, markets that is going to sell it to other companies, and it supports the enterprise application software products. After selling, also it will give support to the companies for whatever the application they have provided for them. Day-to-day activities of the company. Okay. These are widely used throughout large and medium-sized organizations. According to our government, there are some notations like large and medium-sized organizations. This quickly you can find there. These two type of organizations, they have developed the PeopleSoft, which internally means that for the small companies, they are not going to afford to use PeopleSoft. Okay, these are only used by large and medium-sized organizations. Next, the company provides enterprise application software for customer relationship management, human capital management, financial management, supply chain management, and each of which a range of wide industry-specific features and functionalities. These are some of the modules. You might have already heard about this. We know about HRMS like HCM, Human Resource Management, okay, financial management. All these are departments in an organization. For maintaining such modules, this PeopleSoft has developed the application software. Okay, so the definition briefly means, it's an old definition. Brief description of the software. Okay. Next, let us see about the history. As I have said earlier, this PeopleSoft was first founded or developed by David Buffeld and Ken Morrison in the year 1985. It is a very old software and is still in the market because it has got best features and specifications. That's why it is still in the market. Okay. Just for the purpose of understanding what is the software you are learning. I have given all this. This is not needed actually, but still having an idea will give you some strength to learn. In the year 2003, PeopleSoft acquired JD Edwards. The product that was formerly PeopleSoft is now referred to as PeopleSoft Enterprise. After that, when the PeopleSoft Corporation was founded, in the year 2003, they have acquired one company. The company's name is JD Edwards. And after acquiring JD Edwards, JD Edwards and also has some application softwares which the PeopleSoft has acquired. Okay, after acquiring the JD Edwards, the PeopleSoft is now referred to as PeopleSoft Enterprise. The product that were formerly JD Edwards were called PeopleSoft Enterprise 1 and PeopleSoft Vault. Before acquiring JD Edwards, it is only PeopleSoft, and after that, the products which were came along with the PeopleSoft Edwards, they have named it as PeopleSoft Enterprise 1 and PeopleSoft Vault. In the year 2004, Oracle Corporation acquired PeopleSoft INC. Here you can see there is no more PeopleSoft Corporation. Oracle has acquired the total PeopleSoft Incorporation company. Okay. Since then, the Oracle has continued developing PeopleSoft enterprise applications and PeopleTools technologies along with Oracle's other applications. Oracle applications Oracle Oracle's applications unlimited commitment. Actually, after acquiring the application, the Oracle has announced unlimited commitment, ensuring the PeopleSoft and continuing the feature beyond the release of. Actually, they do have applications which are called Oracle Vision applications. Apart from this, also they are maintaining PeopleSoft applications and they have unlimited commitments to this. Okay. The year 2008, Oracle has acquired PEA systems, and after that, Oracle has acquired in the year 2008 systems, which is called Touchstone Middleware and WebLogic application servers. Get this. While installation of the PeopleSoft, we'll see what is Touchstone and what is WebLogic. This is just a brief history, which is just for an idea. Okay. We have discussed about ERP, right? These are some of the ERP software which are available in the market. We have SAP, Oracle. These are the companies which top vendors which provide ERP software. Oracle, Saga, Infra, Microsoft, Workday, Kronos, Ultimate Software, Prisma, and IBM. Okay, that's some of the ERP corporates. Next, ERP software market. The ERP in the software market. A lot of software, you know that, a lot of things, a lot of tools. You know, Java, the language we have learned. Many languages are there, many softwares are there. In that market, ERP has a separate market. There is a survey made in the ERP market. I'm giving a small light on that. Okay. According to the greatest definition of PeopleSoft software, ERP software market is 27.4 billion. Okay. It this synopsis is around I think 2008 or 2009 figures. All these are okay. And after that also 2014 also they have taken some figures. Okay. According to the 2014 figures, the ERP software market is around 2.7, 24.7 billion. In that, SAP share is 23%. Okay, got it. Same the pie diagram given right side, you can see SAP has the largest share, and they have analyzed that by the year 2020, the market share would grow by 40%. Like they will be by 41.2 billion. Okay, and the cloud-based ERP is growing now faster. Okay, greatest definition of ERP software is broadly includes the category of administrative ERP, financial management, human capital management, operations ERP, manufacturing and manufacturing softwares, and enterprise asset management (EM) softwares. The writer has also given one more definition for the ERP softwares. In that, he has mainly concentrated or included the categories operational ERP contains financial management. Operational ERP is contains manufacturing and operation software and management software. Okay. Uh, to know the various modules or the various softwares that are available before the Oracle site, you can find a lot of related ERP software, like asset management, tools of financial, of supply chain management, human capital management, total campus solution. The names there. Next. I'm just going to throw light on the people application. What is software actually? Software means nothing but an application. Why I'm telling application, they will include a bunch of features and they will give it as a single package. We call it as an application. Here, when we see the business applications, what are the major applications that are mostly used in the market? I mean, by the companies. First is PeopleSoft. By seeing this, you understand that learning PeopleSoft is a good thing because the PeopleSoft in the top three list only we have two applications. One is PeopleSoft Financial. Okay, around 26 plus 70. That means 44%, around the 44% of the market when applications were covered by were provided by people. That's a good job. And one more thing, for every application storing data, we need a database. But you can see that the Oracle database having large market. That is 10% of the total market we are having from Oracle only, which is in the first. Okay, and can also, I mean, understand that Oracle has acquired PeopleSoft. Okay, Oracle is having this database, Oracle having the application. Okay. And development application. Development after providing the application, the client can include the software employees and they can make the developments or modifications of the application. Such in providing such kind of tools, the market also in the development application can find it having 18% of the market ratio top position. By all these things, you can understand that the PeopleSoft is in a place in the market. It is going to stay for so much long days. But one more thing, even the cloud going to implement in PeopleSoft. We are having PeopleSoft cloud architecture is going to come, and Oracle is also going to provide a cloud. They are going to use some applications also. That's a good thing. And the course which we are offering now, I mean, the course which we are going to discuss now, PeopleSoft Administration. Even though the cloud comes into place, the admins will have a good future because they are going to work on the side of application only. They are not going to work side of cloud. But cloud is nothing but just maintaining data on some third-party servers. Cloud, what in the cloud is going to do? They are going to remove the infrastructure, the maintenance of systems, the maintenance of, I mean, networking, the maintenance of operating system, the maintenance of the IT people, like infrastructure. They are going to, I mean, they are spending a lot of to remove all these costs and infrastructure. They are going to introduce cloud, where companies are going to manage all the infrastructure and the software the client. Everything will be cloud on the client. No need to. I will say for the best example, I would say, State Bank of India is having a huge amount of servers. Like they are maintaining 21 to 27 servers, I think. They're all the parallel servers, and all these servers are at different places. Okay, to take the cloud means they can remove all these infrastructure, they can remove all the employees. Everything will be taken care by a single company, where they will have a cloud storage, and they can access the application. Even the cloud comes to the cloud share, that will have a good job because our PeopleSoft administration will concentrate on the PeopleSoft application side. We will administer the application, we monitor the application, and we will work on the application also. Okay. Okay. So let's see the salary. Okay. How the PeopleSoft, I mean, the employees who are doing the job on PeopleSoft, how they are earning in the market. We take the male ratio and the male ratio. Males are about 22% and males are about 78% in the market. And the salaries you can see around 2.7 to 12 lakhs, 2.5 to 12 lakhs. successful. Okay. When job satisfaction is also good. Coming to administration, PeopleSoft administration job, I can tell you the job satisfaction will be because administration will get most of the jobs in production. Okay, production support, if we are good at system, if we are good at maintaining the system, we'll get much least errors. Okay, if you're getting much, if you're getting low errors and less errors, we have less tickets and we need to work less. But our role will be very important because if something happens, gets crashes, we are the only person who can take care of that, or who can develop a new, give it to the client. We are very important to the client. We are very important, and the work will be also very less. And compared to the year of experience, the market, the folks who are doing the job with the find less than 1 year, you can find only 1%. And 0 to 4 years of experience, you can find nearly 30 months. 9 years, you can find 40% of the people, and 10 years, 19 years, you can find 26% of people. One next job titles, we'll have these kind of jobs in PeopleSoft. The second one is what we are going to discuss, of course, administration. What are the basic requirements to learn? Before you're going to take this course, I would like to have go through these points. Most of the PeopleSoft environments are present in Unix platform. Means 90% of the servers which we are going to, and 10% will be on Windows. Okay. So we need to learn basics about Unix system and the commands to operate. Okay. We need to learn the basics of Unix. We need to learn the commands to operate the Unix operating system. Don't worry, we'll discuss the brief basics, not in depth. We'll discuss. Most of the clients use Oracle database for PeopleSoft, so we need basic understanding of Oracle DBA. For database administration, we need to have basic understanding because those things are also will be helpful for us in learning the course and understanding the PeopleSoft application better. Okay, and to learn Oracle DBA, we need to learn SQL also. SQL language. It is the only language that the Oracle database can understand. Okay, don't worry, we'll discuss these two topics also. As most of the time we need to work with Windows platforms to use the PeopleTools and applications. Okay, most of the times we'll be working on Windows only, but the servers 90% will be on Linux only. Okay, for using these PeopleSoft tools, we need to have those applications. Okay, by seeing in this angle, it also means that learning. We should have some knowledge on PeopleSoft Windows also. I'm sorry, Microsoft Windows as well. And don't worry, we'll just give brief light, and I will be explaining in the meanwhile when the class goes on. Okay, and we need to have basic understanding of systems using a remote desktop, Putty, Unix, Toad for Oracle. These are all the tools. I will also just show you how to use this. And other basic, most important thing. The first, the first most thing, apart from learning the course and apart from understanding the PeopleSoft, we need to have some minimum communication skills. We can keep mails. Okay, we need to have some minimum understanding about using Excel, Word, and PowerPoint presentation because these things are also very helpful in keeping our, in doing our job. I will also take 1 day session for all these things after the completion of the PeopleSoft course. Okay, course context. Here I have given only the PeopleSoft administration course content. I haven't discussed anything about the other things. Like I said, you need to have some knowledge on Unix. You need to have some basic knowledge on Windows operations and Oracle DBA and SQL language. Apart from that, I told there are some tools which you need to use. I haven't discussed anything about that. This course contents. I have given you the only PeopleSoft course contents. Those things I will share you afterwards. Okay. when the classes comes. Let's see what we will discuss in the course content. The first introduction part we have covered it today. Next, first thing we will discuss is about PeopleSoft architecture. We will discuss the describing and development. We have four-tier architectures, internet architecture, our databases, what are the Oracle, clients we are using. Things we'll discuss. After that, we'll see about the installations of the PeopleSoft environments, both on Linux and the Windows environments. This is the best. This is the that will take almost 4 to 5 days to complete understanding. Okay, and next, administration of web servers. We'll have in the porter architecture we'll have four steps. One is database, another is web server, and after that we'll have application servers, and after that we'll have process scheduler servers or the batch servers. We should learn all these because these are the only things we are going to concentrate and work on the real time. What a PeopleSoft administrator actually does. Administrating this web server is our topic, application is our topic, and batch environment and there is process scheduler is our topic, and security will discuss about security, we'll discuss about workstation setups, we'll see what are the people tools tables. Okay, we'll see how to run audits, and we'll discuss about refreshes. We'll discuss about migrations, we'll discuss about brokers, we'll discuss about load balancing, we'll discuss about changes, and coming to the upgrades, patches, and tax control. We want to have a complete course about the upgrade, application upgrade, and the tools upgrades. There will be a separate course. We are not going to include in this because it's a huge topic. We are not able, we can't cover it in the 2.5 months period. Okay. We'll discuss in brief. That means we'll show you a demo. We'll show you on the demo how to do a tools upgrade and how to do an application upgrade. Just a brief steps. Okay. There will be no practical on this actually. Next is SAS and Elasticsearch. These are all the search engines that are used by the PeopleSoft. And COBOL compilation will discuss, Excel reports config, and performance tuning and troubleshooting. And issue resolving, I will let you know how to handle the issues and how to search for the issues. And as discussed, we'll also discuss about the third-party application. I would like to know one more thing. As of now, as of today, till today, we came to know. We are in the market and we have kept our calls having. You can see from the companies. These are all the companies we have actually. I have mentioned only some of them. There might be more that haven't come to. We have got calls from all these companies which they are still. The most important point I just want you to know, somebody just getting a job and they're trying for a long time, I would suggest to take a PeopleSoft administration job because the learning of PeopleSoft administration will be easy because learning is, and don't worry if you have any doubts. The whole Saturday and Sunday, you can just call me anytime and you can clarify your doubts. What are the tasks we have discussed? And one more thing, in the market, there are very, very less people who can go and take a job in software administration. That is, that is a good point, advantage. If we want to take a job in software company, minimum 50 to 60,000 salary, good opportunity. I can just make use of it. If you're serious and if you're worthy enough, you're good in, if you have minimum communication skills and if you're serious in learning this course, you can just crack this job in just a span of 5 to 6 months. It all depends on you. You complete the course in 2.5 months, and after that you can start practicing seriously. If you sit for 3 to 4 months, just crack a job. Okay, believe me, you have for just crack a job. Very advantage for you because the main point what I have said is there are very, very, very less people in the market. The companies are not able to find markets. They're ready to offer even 9 to 10 lakhs of package. Okay. If you want to have more detail, drop a mail ID. Coming to the course fees, we are going to offer this course for 5,000 for the first 5 members of this batch. Okay, and after the five, I mean after the MSc from the sixth member, we are going to take 15,000. Okay, that will be the course fee, and the course duration would be 2.5 months for the actual topic, and after that, the next 15 days, we are going to concentrate on Windows and the third-party tool. Okay, and after the 15 days, uh, the next whole month we are going to completely concentrating for the people who are going to take the interviews or very, I mean, willing to crack the interviews. We are just going to provide them the interview questions and we'll tell them how to practice and how to keep up to date so that they can take the interviews. And we'll also let them know some brief questions, what the interview questions they will get. Because I have attended most of them. And I can say in every company there will be some panel of people who will be taking the interviews. We will get a similar questions if we get the same interview call from the company. We will then provide the similar questions which you get in particular companies also. If you still have your friends or your relations who are I mean, searching for a job from long time, you just tell them. And one more thing, for taking a course and for getting a job, three things are mandatory here. One is you should you should have at least a 3 to 4 years of gap after your education. If you're going to take a job, you should take it with, as an experienced person only, because for freshers there are no jobs in the market. Okay, if you want to take it as an experienced person, you should have at least 3 to 4 years of gap after education. Why I'm telling is, and you want to keep an experience of 3 to 4 years, that only you get calls. And one more thing, you should have minimum communication. Like, I'll tell you a small example. I'm speaking English all through this demo class. Some of you might understand, and some of you still face some problem in understanding my English. Okay, at least you should have a minimum communication so that the other people can understand your language, so that we can crack an interview better. And the third thing is, we should have at least a mobile phone or a laptop to take the classes. Without these three things, I would prefer not to take the classes, because you can't continue taking the classes and you can't crack the interview. That's what I have to say. If you have any more doubts, please just drop a mail to this mail ID. I'll just let you know. We have 2.5 months of the course sections, and somebody still want to continue, they can continue for the interview sessions also. Okay, every day from Monday to Friday, we'll have only 1 hour of session. Okay, and from Saturday and Sunday, if you're practicing and you're getting doubts, you can call day, sorry, anytime from morning 9 to evening 6 o'clock. Okay, that's all. That's all what I have. Have a great day. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for listening. Bye. Have a nice day.